some Christians believe that animals lived and died for many millions of years before mankind arrived on the scene.
And why is that? Because they believed what they've been taught in schools
Right.
and by the media, that fossils found in sedimentary rocks throughout the world were formed over millions of years long before Adam.
Right, and now one of the inconsistencies with that view is that millions of years of disease and decay and violent death, because that's what's in the fossil record,
Yep.
those things existed when God declared that all he had made was very good on the last day of creation week.
Right. Now, in that case, you end up with a picture that looks like this. The Garden of Eden
Yeah.
with Adam and Eve there. They're sitting on top of millions of years worth of death, bloodshed, and disease.
Yeah, yuck. God does not describe disease, decay, and death as very good.
No.
There's the inconsistency, right? And that's what we'll be discussing today.
Now, to get around that inconsistency, these Christians claim that the warning about death given to Adam, of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat, for in the day that you eat of it you shall surely die, did not apply to animals, that the curse of physical death pronounced by God on Adam in Genesis 3:17-19 was for human death only and not animals like lions and cattle.
Right, okay. Now, that doesn't help because the oldest modern human fossils, truly human, like so Homo sapiens here, are dated at more than 200,000 years old,
Wow,
if
yeah.
you go with the older time frame.
Right.
That's long before Adam. It doesn't work. Anyways, they go on to claim that carnivory, animals eating other animals, which is shown in the fossil record, was the original nature of these animals and isn't inconsistent with the very good creation that God made.
Wow.
Is it? Yeah.
It's a big stretch to defend a claim
It is.
that the evidence of disease like cancer on dinosaur bones or death found in the fossil record is consistent with a very good creation. If so, the word good must mean something different to these folks than it does to God.
That's true.